Hello guys, welcome to our class today, and we are going to look at preparation of insoluble salts. So you are provided with, when you are given such a question, you are tied to what you are given. So you are provided with lead 2 oxide, dilute sulfuric 6 acid, dilute nitric 5 acid, and distilled water. What are you told to prepare? Describe how to prepare crystals of lead 2 sulfate. The first thing you ask yourself, is this salt lead 2 sulfate soluble? Lead 2 sulfate, is it soluble or insoluble? From solubility of salts, all sulfates are soluble except lead sulfate, barium sulfate, and calcium sulfate. Therefore, we can prepare lead sulfate. We first react lead 2 oxide. You cannot react it direct with dilute sulfuric 6 acid because there is formation of an insoluble sulfate that prevents further reaction. Therefore, you cannot prepare lead sulfate by direct reaction of lead 2 oxide and dilute sulfuric 6 acid due to formation of an insoluble sulfate on the lead 2 oxide that prevents further reaction. Therefore, you're going to react it with dilute nitric 5 acid to form lead nitrate. So therefore, the first thing, add excess dilute nitric lead 2 oxide, add excess lead 2 oxide to dilute nitric 5 acid, add excess dilute add excess lead 2 oxide to dilute nitric 5 acid, and filter to obtain lead nitrate as the filtrate. To obtain lead nitrate as the filtrate. To obtain lead nitrate as the filtrate. Therefore, add excess lead 2 oxide to dilute nitric 5 acid. Add excess lead 2 oxide to dilute nitric 5 acid and filter to obtain lead nitrate as the filtrate. So lead nitrate is our filtrate. So this is a reaction of a metal oxide with an acid to form a salt, which is lead nitrate. So this lead nitrate is a soluble salt that we have formed. We mix it with the sulfuric 6 acid because it contains sulfate ions. Therefore, the reaction here is a mix lead nitrate with dilute H2SO4. H2SO4 is sulfuric 6 acid because it contains the sulfate ion. So mix lead nitrate with dilute H2SO4 to precipitate out lead sulfate. So that is our precipitate by precipitation method. Mix lead nitrate that we have formed with dilute sulfuric 6 acid that contains sulfate ions to precipitate out lead sulfate. Therefore, after precipitating out lead sulfate, therefore you wash or you filter to obtain lead sulfate as the residue. Filter to obtain lead sulfate as the residue. Then after that, wash it with distilled water. And press it between filter papers to obtain crystals of lead sulfate. So that is our salt. So the first thing, add excess lead oxide to dilute nitric 5 acid to obtain lead nitrate, of course, and filter to obtain lead nitrate as the filtrate. So in this mixing, we are mixing a soluble salt with another soluble thing that is sulfuric 6 acid that contains sulfate ions to precipitate out lead sulfate. So mix lead nitrate with dilute sulfuric, because we are given, you cannot bring sodium sulfate. Of course you can use sodium sulfate here, but you are provided with, so you cannot use sodium sulfate. You are given sulfuric 6 acids that contain sulfate ions. Therefore, mix lead nitrate with dilute sulfuric 6 acid to precipitate out lead sulfate. Then after that, filter to obtain lead sulfate as the residue. Wash it with distilled water and press it between filter papers to obtain crystals of lead sulfate. And that is how we prepare lead sulfate. When you are provided lead oxide, dilute sulfuric 6 acid, lead dilute nitric 5 acid, and distilled water. Thank you. Let's meet in our next class.